Hello. This is my first time playing a game for this channel, and it's like one of my favorite ones. This is the game which got snubbed from video game OST. Much better OST than this piece of shit right here. I don't know what Austin's smoking when he picked this one. This is the best OST of all time, in my opinion.
Sonic OST of all time, or just best?
My favorite video game OST of all time.
Wow. Whoa! Sonic CD is your favorite video of... How many video games have you played? Like 3?
About like 4.
He played every Sonic game at least.
I've played Sonic Origins only. Oh, wait. She's cute. I haven't seen this in forever. I forgot this was in the game. My mouse!
Can you let us see what you're seeing?
Oh shit! It's my first time.
He plays the entire game. We're just like, yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Great.
I love that game.
We're trying a new Let's Play concept where it's kind of like old school, like listening to baseball on the radio, like in the 20s, like where we can't see anything and we're just getting all of our information from them.
I'm gonna blindfold you all now.
This is cute.
This is the remake only. This is not in the original. Wait, please show the actual opening. I don't know if it does that.
Western audiences weren't ready for anime at the time yet. They had this made, but they didn't put it in the final cut.
Sonic Warrior. Yeah, I'm playing Japanese soundtrack. Fuck you if you play American. That's what I meant was my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of wild opinions here.
Well, that's not a wild opinion. Also, I'm playing Sonic.
I mean, okay, so it's relatively common. You're right. But honestly, I think they're both pretty good.
Oh shit! This is my favorite. Anything.
Wait a second. You're using the Japanese version of this?
Yeah. Sonic Boom's cool, but I like this more.
What? You're so wrong! Sonic Boom is like top 5 Sonic songs. It's like the only thing I was gonna agree with you about. I was like, man, his Sonic CD music tastes of shit. But at least we can agree on Sonic Boom. We can't even agree on Sonic Boom!
I hate you.
We're up to get positive.
Yeah, this is going well. I'm positive energy here.
Okay.
This is awesome. What do you mean?
It's not that it's Sonic Boom. Dude,
you're smoking crack.
Oh, yeah, and it's really good, which has allowed me to achieve enlightenment and be correct.
I acknowledge that you might have a point, but you're wrong still.
What was I thinking?
This is animated by the same studio that did Dragon Ball.
Honestly, that makes
it's very obvious. Looking at the background.
Okay, Dragon Ball is my other special interest. We haven't discussed this yet, but
Dragon Ball Z or just Dragon Ball is all of it? All of it, yeah,
Are you
okay.
still getting into the franchises where there are like 7 or something they collect? And there's a guy with spiky hair. Is that like your thing?
yeah. Yeah, they're like the same thing, huh?
Oh,
here's Pomchi Panic.
But it actually happens quite a lot.
I'm not gonna do the thing where I
What's your
kill
opinion
myself.
on GT?
I haven't watched it.
Oh, this is
That's a
pretty
good opinion.
I do like how it turns sideways.
I have 69 coins. This
They
is
have one of
important.
the better theme songs.
I do like
You
that.
have 69, like, in debt?
No, my lives.
Wait, are you trying to go to the past?
I want to get the good ending. I don't know how. I haven't played this game in a minute. So there's time travel in this game. This is why it's cool. And there's a future, past, there's a past, present, and then a good future and a bad future. Sorry. So this is the past.
So fucking blown right now.
And this is why this is the best game of all time. There's okay, so every song in this game is a banger, and there's 4 of them per stage. Because even, like, every rendition has a remix. So you notice the song changed. And this is the meme song you'll see with, like, cats in the background. So yes, you know Sonic CD songs.
That's awesome. I have a question. Is there a character who comes back from the bad future to warn everybody, and he has like a sword and like cool gray hair?
Not that close to Dragon Ball.
Okay.
I don't know where
That would be pretty amazing.
I'm trying to find the thing. I haven't played this shit in so long.
That-
This is a very weird
Yeah.
Sonic game. Going fast is like optional. And the levels are very...
Honestly, that's true for most of the early
Gotta go
Sonic
fast.
games.
Even compared to Sonic like 2, I don't say Sonic 1 is better at it, honestly.
Sonic.
So a lot of the levels are vertical based, and you have to find these things to make a good future. So I'm gonna destroy this. It makes the robots. That's the lore.
Robots are bad.
Yeah, it's the Robotnik machine.
Huh, that's pretty relevant.
Okay, well I
Oh,
didn't find the
robots are
feature
fun.
thing, but yeah, the levels are pretty short. Oh, listen to the best song of all time right now. Hold on, not this, the special stage theme.
Oh, you convinced me. I thought that I was on board for that.
I like that too.
That's-
So yeah, I made a
Yeah,
good
heard
feature
that
because I
one.
destroyed the
Awesome.
robot machine. So if I, yeah, here it is.
Dude, I will agree with you. I think Sonic CD has the best special stages of the first 4.
Oh fuck, I died. No, I didn't. Okay.
Alright, well, not if you're that bad of them, I guess.
Alright, buddy.
But for everyone else, yeah.
For everyone
Sonic
else,
CD is
yeah, these are
the
pretty fun.
Round when it comes to Sonic.
I'm pretty passionate about the Sonic, man.
I'm pretty
All
passionate
these
about
movies
Sonic, and I'm pretty
are like
passionate you're
little
wrong.
planets.
Is that how that works? Passion?
Where are you right now?
Hell.
Really?
Nah,
I believe you.
I don't know.
Look at the planets in the background. Let's see.
All the moons and stuff.
Or
They
the
get
universe.
way crazier later.
Also, there are 2 of them.
Fuck.
It's like you barely turn, and there's another one, like a mirror image of it. This place is spooky.
This place is scary. Yeah, there's no Chaos Emeralds. These are Time Stones. Because this game
Why?
is weird. I'm not okay. The planet. The story is Eggman is capturing a whole planet. It's called Little Planet. That was what he ran towards in the intro.
You gotta start small, yeah.
Yeah. Just a little one.
Is that question? Is that the same as Little Big Planet or completely unrelated?
I don't think those franchises are anything to do with each other.
Okay, but
No.
you said that's a
But
time
that's your
stone
opinion,
and it's
though, right?
green. Is that like the eye of
Yes, I don't
Agamotto?
think. Yeah, it's not like Doctor Strange. There's 7 of them,
Okay.
so
But it is strange, and there is a doctor.
there's
Oh,
a
wait,
doctor
there's
that
7?
is strange. I think it's 7 or 6.
I thought it was still 6 for this, but it's been a while for me too, so not sure.
How much time's left on your timer, Blanche?
Oh
Dude,
yeah,
I was just thinking that.
I was gonna say
yeah.
you might notice someone's not here.
It's been 12 minutes and 30 seconds, so
More members is absent.
yeah, we had a certain core member said he'd be here in like 5 minutes, and now we're all aware that he won't be, so we started a timer just out of curiosity about how much of action.
And if he doesn't make it, we're gonna put an X head on his face for the next couple episodes before we figure out how to edit him out of the.
Look at this
the
shit. This
channel
is so
altogether.
cool. No other Sonic games he does
We're
this.
creating an AI to replicate his voice.
You know, it's funny. His initials
As we
are
speak.
AI. You guys ever think about that?
Oh
Huh.
dang, that is spooky. This whole time he hasn't been real.
And he's obsessed with that band who writes all the songs about the robot. I don't like this anymore, guys.
Yeah.
I'm kind of
Mhm.
concerned. I
Who's
kind
that?
of don't like
Yeah.
this.
I'm freaked out.
Yeah, that one. They do write songs about the robot sometimes.
They have a whole song called "Okay Computer."
I know a song called Paranoid Android.
So here's the other thing.
I don't know if I can stay here if we're talking about Radiohead. I don't think
Okay,
I'm
wait,
part
okay.
of this kind of community.
So
Let's talk about
Sonic's-
things like Sonic the Hedgehog.
look how cool this is. That's pretty awesome. I feel like I
Nah,
can't talk about this game critically. I'm just like, look how cool he is.
No, just talk about why you like
But
it.
it does spin.
Oh, there's
it
Metal
does spin.
Sonic. Bye bye.
Oh yeah, Metal Sonic. I wish he made a few more appearances, but just seeing him at all,
He's
that's
awesome.
pretty interesting.
What the fuck? Okay, there's a rock there. That's annoying.
Okay, that's a problem. That's a mistake.
Yeah. I was gonna go to the future and show you guys the good future. I guess not.
In the future, there's not a rock there in the good future.
Yeah.
Hey, Sonic.
That's the only difference. Okay, so because I hit both robot machines, I go to Act 3 now. I mean, you go to Act 3 regardless, but it's gonna be a good future now. Well, after this.
So beautiful. They destroyed all the planets and it's like daytime.
Sonic is a galactic fucking conquest, dude.
Wait, in the good future, there's no icebergs on the horizon.
That's not.
Shit.
Okay, this isn't the good
This-
future. This is just a weird pocket dimension.
Sonic says the good futures have ice-free oceans.
Sonic says melt the ice caps with a heat gun.
Yeah, he's just fast. He's an accelerationist. He is
You
the
heard about
purest
ice
form of
caps?
accelerationist you'll ever meet in your life.
You heard about ice caps in Sonic 3, and he was not down for it.
Fuck those
They
things.
actually cut that line.
Drill, baby, drill!
They. Oh no! What the fuck was that? I got weaved.
Oh, he's.
Nah, I
His
suck
hands are
ass.
getting sweaty.
I
Hands are
am.
getting sweaty.
No, I've never gotten all the time stones. I'm a fraud.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, you said this is your favorite game. How have you not actually beaten your favorite game?
I want to say something. You're allowed to not 100% your favorite game.
Yeah, what if your
Well,
favorite game's
not
Breath
when
of the
it's as
Wild?
long as
Yeah, but
Sonic
you
CD is.
This
I
game
was
came
gonna
out in
say.
92.
Okay, Thomas, you're not allowed to not 100% your favorite game.
Alright.
Exactly.
I'll
That's why
definitely
he's
get all
doing
the
right now.
time stones.
I'm telling
You
you,
need
he
to
has
choose a
do
new.
it right now.
You need to choose a new favorite game in the interim period.
So here's the
before
good
you 100%.
future.
What's your new favorite game?
Yeah, until you beat this one.
Until I beat it?
Yeah. You have to beat it for real. Otherwise, you can know.
You're not,
I mean,
you
look,
can't even like
look how
this game.
happy everything is. This isn't your favorite game ever?
Well, they can't, it's not
Well,
yours, obviously, if you haven't seen all the happy parts.
It could be mine.
I've seen
but it
them, I
can't
haven't played them.
Yeah, well,
Just
I can't say
this.
my favorite game of all time is Five Nights at Freddy's just because I
Also-
watched all the Map Hat videos.
Look at this fucking banger of a boss theme. And it's-
Actually, maybe you can, because at that point, you've done more work than most people who 100% a game.
brother,
Yeah,
brother,
I've done more.
just kind of have to keep going for this plus.
I kind of like the hot pink on his robot, man. Eggman's kind of spicing it up a little bit in this one. Add more color. It's not
Yeah.
all just like
Honestly-
steel and red.
No, Sonic CDs
If
looks
I
beautiful.
Yeah, if I remember right, a big deal for Sonic CD was colorization, because the add-on they used allowed for a lot more color than the
Oh, here's Amy.
Genesis did.
First on-screen appearance of Amy.
Whoa!
Yeah.
She's a simp.
And she immediately fails the Bechdel test.
Yeah.
Well,
And here's Metal
It's
Sonic.
just hanging out. Oh, and now
Actually-
you have. I did actually like that about this game. Is like having a larger plot reason, a more character-focused plot reason to like keep going was pretty neat.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, I just went back. So if you go to
Actually, I
the
wanna
future,
amend
like, now, without doing the past, you'll see the bad future. Like, that's the default.
I want to amend my statement. She can't actually fail the Bechdel test if she doesn't have any speaking lines. So
Well, she also doesn't have another female to talk to, and she
Yeah.
won't for a
true.
while.
That's true. Okay, so it's
Gonna
not
take
that
it
good
Until,
at all,
like,
actually.
adventure. I don't even think
Yeah,
she's
super
talks.
productive.
Yeah, she does. Never mind.
I don't think there's another playable female character till
Adventure 2?
Adventure 2.
Oh,
plays
can you,
through.
can you play as Amy
I-
in this?
Yes.
You
Oh,
can- no, how
in
to- not-
Sonic Origins. In the remake.
Yeah. In the update, it allows you to play any of the games as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy.
That's cool.
What the fuck? Okay, that was weird.
We
I didn't even do that.
I think we're just playing Sonic right now for like the history of it.
I'm playing Sonic because I like the Metal Sonic fight. And I think it doesn't make sense if you're
Oh.
not Sonic.
That's a good point.
They should have added like a metal Amy, metal Knuckles, metal.
Oh, yeah. Those things exist, but just not this early in the Sonic.
Well, what is it? Tails doll. Tails doll will come up in only like another
Tails
2
doll.
or
I'm imagining like a creepy puppet version of Tails or something.
yeah,
that's
it's
what it
exactly
is.
what it is.
It's because Tails has like
super
the
creepy.
color scheme for it to really easily make him do a creepy looking puppet.
so. Yeah.
Also, what's our timer
He
at?
is I'm around my gumbo right now. I'm cooking. Give me one sec.
Oh, shit.
Come on down to Blanchard's Gumbo Emporium.
So here's the path.
Put an ad right here for your gumbo.
Well, it's only for me. No one else can have any, so I don't really want
Okay,
to.
this is not for
Ad,
sale.
It's like an anti-ad. You can't have it.
You cannot have this.
What's one
Be
down to
jealous.
stay the out.
Be jealous of me.
Exactly, it's delicious. I will be honest. That's one of the things I will brag about. My gumbo is phenomenal. We are at 19 minutes.
Awesome.
Can we give them again? What did he say? 10?
He said 5. He said 5, and I
He
checked.
said
He said
five.
5.
He said 5 to shower. That's
I never realized this is where that sound came from.
I mean, it's a
No,
really
even if you
like,
take a quick shower, like the process of getting in and then getting out, like I mean, come on.
Hey,
I
yo,
have taken like
you
7 minutes
also-
shower.
But
It
also,
is-
basic
That is
training. You know,
more than
fact.
5.
we only get 10 minutes.
I really.
long hair.
Part of me hopes you guys never told me to stream the game. I was just playing my own happy
Oh.
game.
Yeah, that would be funny.
No time zone. Womp
Are
womp.
you actually
you didn't-
recording?
I know.
Wait, hey, you didn't get the time zone, dude. What are you doing?
Dude,
You gotta get the time zone.
I don't have to. You didn't get it in every stage. Fraud.
Didn't I?
No.
You didn't see me play Sonic CD.
I saw you play Sonic 1.
Alright, good point.
I saw him play Sonic 2. He didn't.
Yeah, every checkpoint, get the fucking Chaos Emerald.
Yeah, I missed like one of them.
Okay, I'll be honest. It's my least favorite stage in the game.
But you also didn't claim that was your favorite game of all time, so it's okay.
Good point. I only
Why
gave
do
that
I
game
have
a
to
5, and
prove
I
it's my
got a
favorite
5
game?
for-
Like, okay.
You did give it a 5. Blanchard gave Sonic 2 a 5.
Okay, I was
I get it.
obviously I was hyperbole. It's not my favorite game of all time. It's really good. I love this game. It's my favorite 2D Sonic.
editor, can we roll
probably.
that
That's
back?
like one of my favorite.
All right,
ones.
You've been lying.
Favorite
time.
2D wait, no. Hold on, let's have a real conversation.
Yeah, it's my favorite 2D Sonic. Mania is
favorite
really
Sonic
good. Sonic, like of all time.
Yeah.
It's probably Generations X Shadow porn. Yaoi,
Okay,
whatever the fuck.
Okay. Does that have 3D elements?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
It's split up. Okay, there's like 3 campaigns, I guess. There's classic Sonic, which is this dude. There's modern Sonic, which is the one everyone knows and makes fun of. And then there's Shadow, which is the awesome one.
Right.
And Shadows are like half the game's 2D and half the game's 3D exactly, because classic Sonic's 2D, modern's 3D, and then half of Shadows is 2D, half of it's 3D.
That's fun. Did you get it done?
Sadly no.
Well,
Okay, yeah, okay. I was gonna tell you
I'll
guys
bet you
this.
Then.
is it even a video game then?
No.
Like, worth playing? Okay.
It's not worth.
Well, I mean, I'm totally fine with other video
Is
game
it
characters
genuinely
having guns, but
character
Shadow not having a
assassination?
gun?
At least give him like a knife or something.
Let him shank a bitch or two.
Actually, yeah, I feel like that would be more intense. Like the gun.
Shadow with a knife is more violent than Shadow with a gun.
Or
Shadow with a
it's-
knife is more scary.
Yeah.
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 Because he can
He has
teleport.
to walk up and look him in the eyes.
His eye, correction.
He only has
Oh
one.
yeah, because they're
Yeah,
melded
look at
together.
Sonic right now. He has one eye.
Is that
That
not
was a
just,
really.
is it because he's
that was
not wearing like spooky goggles or something? Because he runs so fast?
Wait, so you can say pupils, but you can only say eye?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah, how would Sonic blink? This is a good conversation.
Does he? Oh,
I
he's
guess,
got one
well,
big
he can-
eyelid as well. One big eyelid.
I was gonna say you can blink just fine. I think it's a winking you can't do.
It's
right?
like, you know, some people have
Oh, wait,
webbed
wink,
fingers.
yeah.
There's like a webbed eyelids that are together that meet over the bridge.
Honestly,
no, not seen any.
the thing is, in classic,
That
you can
is-
kind of argue it because you can see his nose blocking it in that image there.
Exactly. Yeah,
But then as soon as Adventure comes out, it's like looks uncanny.
Oh, you actually did. Never mind. I wasn't. I wasn't looking at the screen. You did get
Sonic
it.
kind of has a face like
Never
a who.
Look, what do you guys think about this one? Oh shit.
Is
like-
there a city in the background?
I think it's like chemical plant or something.
Is this
Something
good or
like
bad ending?
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
that. This
If
is
it was,
special
like, a
stage.
reference-
These don't change. These
Oh.
are constant.
Okay, this is present time.
So there's a good and bad ending, and you can do it by either. You don't have to get the time stones, which I think is cool. You can just destroy all the robot machines in the past and make good futures, or you can get all the time stones.
Oh, that's cool. I actually don't know if I did it any other way than getting the time stones. I think that's the only thing I ever did.
Fun fact: you guys have reviewed the Pizza Tower OST, right, on your series?
Yes, sir.
A
Yeah,
lot
that
of
was
those
the
songs
Kinda
sample.
remind me of it.
A lot of those songs sample these. Also,
Yeah,
here's
like
a bad
those
feature.
hit sounds in there.
Oh, I hate this spot. We're gonna be here for a little bit, maybe.
That's
All right,
alright.
well, let's
It'll give
I mean,
Austin
you're already
time to,
zooming through this.
Take his,
it's
food shower.
it's one of these. The Sonic staple for some reason.
Okay, I'm gonna step away just so we don't have to fix this in post. Somebody just do an impression of me. I'll be back.
I don't know how to do a Brett impression.
not
Man,
it.
he's super. I was gonna say it's like he's kind of tough because he's got like a very monotone yet somehow very humorous tone of voice.
That's true. Oh,
And that, yeah, it's like he's really funny, but if you actually just like listen to just the sound of his voice, it's usually very.
I like that because you
Yeah,
edit the most. You
monotone.
know this.
Oh, I have heard everyone's voices so freaking high, it just back and forth. I hear the same line over and over. Sometimes it gets bad. Sometimes I don't even realize how long it's been since I've seen someone.
I guess we
'Cause
can appreciate
I'll
the
feel
boss
like I've been
theme,
hearing.
but it's gonna take forever. Oh yeah, you told us this. Like I thought you talked to yesterday.
Yeah, it's crazy. Sometimes I'll be like, wait a second, it's been 3 weeks? What do you mean? And no, all the conversations I've been having with them aren't real.
It's in my head. Diabolical. Okay.
Dude, this boss looks really fun, just like the rest of Sonic CD.
Shut
Thomas's
up.
favorite.
We're not doing this revisionist history. This is a good game. The Sonic fans love doing that shit. I saw someone claim
Dude.
Sonic Mania was bad. I was like, that
Well,
game's just
everyone's
cool.
there's always gonna be people with bad opinions, but I feel like of the 4 early games, CD is the one that gets the most like
No,
flack.
it's one.
Yet, I don't know. There are a lot of people who just straight up don't like CD, or at least most people like Green Hill Zone.
Oh shit! What the fuck? Hi friends.
Oh, did we join at the same time?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Whoa!
I'm
we
playing
we
the best
were,
game of all
like,
time.
connected.
Well, that's
Oh my
crazy.
God.
It's really good.
Kinsey, you joined right on time.
Yay!
Unlike someone.
I like how
Yes.
if you don't make a good future, it just sounds like you barely survived. You got through
Okay,
it.
Irving, I'm back. Blanchard, character assassination, whatever you said, character assassination. I'm suing you.
Yeah.
Definition.
Yeah, actually, it kind of was, dude. That was pretty brutal. I shouldn't have said that. But Austin is also here. Austin, how long do you think you took?
I think there's a time bubble in my house that causes time
Alright.
to go faster than on the outside
That's
world.
interesting. So, okay, so in the outside world, how fast do you think time went in the outside?
Oh, probably like 20, 30 minutes.
Motherfucker think he invincible, bro.
Right on. How long did you say it was going to take in the outside world's time?
This
It was gonna take me roughly
song's a
5
banger.
minutes. Oh, very nice.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought this was the path that you jumped into.
Everything robotic, it's the future.
Right. So they pretty much took every like play-by-play of like Dragon Ball Z, like specifically like the Cell Saga, to make this game.
Mhm,
Yeah.
Every single one.
There are 7 things you need to find. There's a guy with spiky hair who's got to do it.
It's animated by
There's a heart
Toei
condition.
Animation.
Androids or something.
He has a heart condition.
Androids or
Androids
something.
or something.
Just wait till Majin Buu actually appears.
Dr. Eggman is just Dr.
Oh,
Gero.
right. Sonic is out of the water. He was in the water for a minute and a half, which means Sonic can take his shower. What is
Oh,
that?
no,
What would
wait.
that be?
I need rings. Oh,
Sonic doesn't bathe.
womp womp.
Well, yeah, because he dies if he gets in the water too long. So he's pretty.
You can
scared.
tell what time period I am. It's on my life counter. It says F, and it's like red. It's bad future.
I hate it when I look down at my HUD in real life and it has a red F and I go, fuck.
It's like, oh, I fucked up somewhere. I fucked up somewhere.
Fucked it.
You gotta find the time stones, brother. You
Brother, you gotta find 6 times.
Dude, today's gonna be such a fucked up day.
That's essentially what like Kenzi's Wordle is, right? It's like what we use as like a. We say like if she does good in the Wordle, it's a good day. It's like a omen.
Yeah, if I get it, if I get it in what was it like 4, it's like okay, it's gonna be a midday. It's gonna be okay. If I get it in like 3 or 2, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a good day today. But if I get it, yeah, if I get it in like 5 or 6, I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna have a bad day, aren't I?
Bad
And then if I don't get it at all, it's that's
That's
a,
raps, dude. Don't leave the bed.
yeah, that's raps. Yeah, don't leave the bed. It's bed rotting day. Speaking of the Wordle, I haven't gotten it yet. I started playing it at like 2 in the morning before I fell asleep, and then I fell asleep.
I was wondering why I had no idea
How did I
what
not
kind of
get
day
hit
it was today.
Yeah.
I was wondering when my head was
That's-
I was
empty.
been in limbo since this whole time.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I haven't either, but my reminder to do the Wordle is seeing that you have done the Wordle and going, oh yeah, the Wordle.
I want to show a bit of each time zone, so I'm trying to go fast. But what
Good.
the fuck?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know many people that go into the other time zones that aren't super necessary for like the good ending of the game, and I think that's a shame because all of the time zones have like really cool gimmicks and dynamics and stuff.
That was annoying.
Hmm.
Well, the good ending, you don't require to time travel at all. You just need the time stones. Oh, fuck.
I thought, oh damn, I thought you need to. Oh, that's right, you need the time stones, or you can do
Yeah, it's an
the metal.
option.
I honestly do like the option thing. That
Yeah.
lets you have player agency, which is pretty sick.
You can play this game
I
as
think I'm-
Sonic CD or Sonic 2, honestly. Like, oh, there's that. Fuck, I don't have. Oh.
Oh.
So that's what it looks like when you aren't in the past and you find a robot machine. They're broken
It's just
or like
all
dysfunctional.
broke.
Which I
One
don't
thing
know.
also,
you go back in time to break them, so I don't know what that means.
One
fuck.
thing I'm also noticing is that
These
Sonic
push you.
CD is very vertically designed compared
Yeah.
to the other Sonic
I was
games
saying
so
that.
far.
So this is
Like,
gonna be the
that's-
plot of the 4th Sonic movie if they knew what they were doing. If they know what they're doing.
If they did
Oh,
if they were
they-
actually like
They
cool and stuff.
shown Metal Sonic and Amy, so I have a feeling there's going to be more connections than we think.
I hope. Womp womp.
All right, this is my first. Have you done more special stages? Have I
I've
missed
done
them?
3.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
In Austin, here's the fucking. This song alone is better than Sonic 3 soundtrack.
You know how long it took him to do those 3 special stages?
Oh, there's Angel Island.
In 5 minutes.
Oh fuck! I noticed Austin got really quiet when I
He did
said
them
that.
all
I'm
in
sorry.
5 minutes.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
Dude, one day, we're gonna have a fan who's like, I'm tired of Blanche bullying Austin. I'm gonna have to go on like I promise it's a joke.
And I'll take up the
Kidding.
mantle.
And I
Yeah,
promise
thanks.
all. And hey, for that fan in the future, all of these tears
Holy shit!
that I'm
Okay.
streaming- all the tears that are streaming down my face are also jokes too. Like I'm in on it.
You subscribe to our Patreon. We have we do face cam, but it's just Austin, so you can see him cry.
Just the Michael Jordan picture, just
I'm
constantly.
the only one subscribed. It's yes, good.
Yeah, Emperor Palpatine.
yes, yes, this is good. Yes. There is no mercy.
I have
Oh
15
no,
seconds.
15 seconds.
I don't know if I'm doing this one from the
Still
first
3 of
try.
them left.
Wait a minute.
This is Origin, so I could just retry
Oh,
it.
clutcher kick,
Oh, I
clutcher kick,
clutched. I
kick.
clutched.
Oh.
No!
Oh,
No!
Oh.
I saw the time going away as I was slowly going toward the arrow.
nice.
You say
Clutch-
clutch or kiss
clutch
also? I heard that.
Clutcher kick, clutcher
Oh.
kick.
My bad.
I used to play Rainbow Six Siege, and anytime someone would be like the last person alive, we would say clutch or kick, and then if they lost, we would just kick them out of the lobby. But it was like the last round, so it didn't matter.
I think there's 7. It looks like it's symmetrical to be 7.
That's what. Yeah.
We were discussing if there's 7 or 6.
Yeah, I didn't argue. I was just like, it's 6, you dumb bitch. How dare you?
I don't know. It's even arguments all day, dude. I have to prove this is my
I know, we
favorite
didn't get
game.
it. Oh my goodness. This dude said the Japanese version of the opening is better. That is
It matches
for-
the intro better.
It doesn't matter if it matches.
That's the
Sonic
whole
Boom
point!
Okay.
And
Hang
Sonic
on.
Boom still matches too.
Are we
Better.
still talking about this? Is this I could talk about?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. The opening. The Japanese version where they're singing and the dude's rapping, which is honestly, I'm not saying it's bad. I honestly really like it too. But Sonic Boom.
Wait,
the
okay,
English
real
version-
quick. This is my favorite boss of all time. If he doesn't have the bubbles, I just die here. But he brings the bubbles
I don't know
out
if
so I
I
can breathe.
You said a lot of things of all time. Favorite game of all time.
This is my
great.
this is the funniest Sonic boss of all time. He won if he just didn't do this. Like this is
If
the
he
end of the
didn't
Sonic
notice me,
story.
led you down here and he just laughed at you.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Then he brings me bubbles.
Okay,
A lot of the
one thing
bosses
I
in
have
this game are
noticed being
fucking silly.
I did not give it the proper attention when I was talking about Sonic 3's transitions in its stages. This game definitely does a good job of like showcasing, like you running and chasing Eggman down this level. That's
Yeah.
pretty badass. I love
We
that
were
shit.
saying this earlier with
Um,
Metal Sonic appearing for like one act. It also adds you one
Yeah.
tap the boss.
So good.
While we're doubling back real quick, I have some bad news. Kid Rock has in fact been musically active for longer than Sonic has
No.
existed.
No.
Damn it.
1988.
Also, that's a weird visual glitch. It looks like the flowers are underwater. But they're not.
Sorry to ruin everybody's day with that.
They're just
Okay.
dehydrated.
Stereo.
Ooh.
Excited.
I like this map. So here's my
Oh,
time
we got it.
travel. Fucking finally.
Whee! I love time traveling.
Okay, Alan.
You leaned into it a little bit. Catch the whiff of somebody else.
Like, look how
talking
fucking
down.
beautiful this is.
That is a Mario-esque background if
This
I've
is
ever
awesome.
seen one of Sonic.
I've seen more Mario Sonic games.
That's true. Lost World.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We should play Sonic Lost World for our next game.
I was gonna make
Dude,
Kenzie
let's
play
make-
Shadow the Hedgehog. That's what I was gonna say.
I'm just.
Oh, okay.
We're just kind of going in order.
But the thing is, that's a long ass game.
I think, yeah. So Shadow the Hedgehog, Lost World, and Sonic and the Secret Rings would be really
Can I
fun.
play Dr. Robotnik's
Yeah.
Mean Bean Machine?
Absolutely.
Sure.
You can play whatever you want, dude.
What the fuck? Why was that on
anything but
higher? That was evil.
Have you guys played that? Is it any good?
It's just Puyo
I
Puyo.
played it because they're all
It's
on
more
Origin.
fun.
I played
it's
it
more
in
fun on
Sonic Mania.
multiplayer. Da, 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 da.
Dun, 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 dun.
And
So
we're
this
probably
game
not
is
gonna get the-
weird. There's a sound test in this
Oh.
game, right? Like every
Oh
Sonic
yeah,
game
the
has.
scary fucking.
I'm not
Mario
even bringing that
Sonic
up.
thing.
I want to pull up an image of like the one special stage you get from the sound test. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
The background is just a big picture of Eggman. Can you pull up the
Wait,
image
yeah.
so everyone can see it?
Well, Eggman special stage. No, I love the scary. I used to get fucking freaked out when I would like when I was a little kid, and I was looking at like Sonic.exe stuff, and that like Mario Sonic looking thing with the scary Sonic CD boss music came in. I remember that like kept me up for several nights in a row. Just the thought of that little critter.
Fuck. Womp
Yeah, as
womp.
far as the Sonic 2 comics go, I don't want to like bring my
Sonic
leisure
got
time
fucking-
into my work, so I'd rather
Sonic
like,
got
keep that.
fucking raptured.
Keep it
Just the white light.
Yeah, Sonic.
Oh,
Can you imagine?
Irving, he's wagging his finger at us. It's perfect.
He
Can
did
you
do
imagine
that.
Sonic the Hedgehog, yeah, the wagging character. Can you imagine if he looked at you, like wagged his finger, and then a beam of light shot him up into the sky? All he left behind were his shoes and his gloves.
All right,
And a
even better.
single
What if he
quill.
wagged his finger and then like gave a little kiss and winked?
Aw, still flattered.
I think Amy does that if you pick her. I don't know.
That's a little weird.
No, I think she winks.
He wagged his finger. Turned
So,
to dust.
okay,
Okay.
I
That's fine.
remember being like, why the hell does Amy, in this game, and in every other game that Amy's in, I'm like, why the hell does Amy wear a dress? What is the implication there? If Sonic is not, does Sonic have his cock and balls out constantly? Like, that's,
His
there we
Coleco.
go.
Austin,
there's-
this is like a perverse reactionary lens you're giving the Sonic franchise from.
That's that classic cartoon stuff. It's like I imagine the first person probably did it with good intention, like, oh, you gotta cover up the
Yeah,
girls.
Cause
But all
girl.
they did was like now they're sexualized because like the guys, it's like who gives a shit? They're just little animals. But the girls, oh, they're in sexy dresses and bras and shit. It's like why? Why are we doing this? They're also just little animals.
They made it weirder in the future games, and I don't know if this is a contentious.
Oh, like
opinion,
Rouge
but
the Bat.
I don't like Rouge. I don't like Amy's red dress. I've always like that doesn't. What the fuck?
No, classic-
Like,
Wait,
it's-
one sec. Can you clarify that you don't like Rouge's outfit as opposed to kind of like, or we're gonna have beef?
Yeah.
so yeah, I
hold
don't like
I
Rouge's
should like both
outfit.
a lot.
on. Blanche loves Rouge the Bat.
If you have to retrospectively
Dude.
censor a, if you
Well,
have to
Rouge kept talking
wait. If you have to retrospectively censor a Sonic character's cleavage, I think you're doing something wrong.
I think you're doing
I
something
think you're
right,
doing
actually.
something really wrong. No.
Censorship is wrong.
I think that's like what we need.
We need more Rouge the Bat cleavage. Is that where you're going with this?
I didn't say that. You're putting words in my mouth.
I don't know. It sounds kind of like Kinsey, what's your thoughts
That
on
was a
that?
fair interpretation.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It all goes back to I think the big critical cultural moment is Lola Bunny Space Jam. Is what this whole like.
So if you notice, I beat
Yeah,
that level in a
that's-
minute. This, if you just like run through them like Sonic stages, they're not that long. You're supposed to explore these stages.
Right.
Just wanted to show that.
Why? That's not that.
Holy
fun.
fuck!
Running.
Sorry.
Oh god.
Might
Oh,
put-
no, we're
So
going
much
might put a
better.
warning on this one.
Whoa, guys, look! The background gives 1.5 times molt.
Jesus fuck.
Ah.
Scrap it.
I'll
dump
I'll
it.
never be free.
Turn it down, dude. Do you think the
Like a-
fucking Sega Japan said the same thing when they made this game?
Sonic and
Wait, said the
This
same what
game-
thing? The
This
Lola
the
Bunny
background gives yeah. No, actually
They were
that.
watching Space Jam freaking making this game.
No, they
thing?
weren't.
And they went, yes, that. And that's the entire inspiration for Sonic CD. Nothing else.
Sonic CT was inspired by Space Jam.
I always wondered why Michael Jordan appears in the background of this game.
In the bad
That was-
future.
Well, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
They're
man,
actually
just-
so
just-
into it.
Real Japanese guys chain smoking cigarettes watching Space Jam. Like that's an idea right there.
Well, yeah, then they split into two teams, and one of the teams got confused, so they went and got Michael Jackson for Sonic 3.
Oh.
Oh.
They got Michael B. Jordan.
And in the trailer of this game, he's just shooting at a bunch of like it's just a shootout compilation.
Guys, in the Sonic reboot,
That's not what you call a basketball edit. A shooting compilation. A shootout compilation. Sorry.
Sonic Jordan's playing Sonic and Knuckles.
But
Sonic P. Jordan is playing
You
Sonic
watch-
and Knuckles in a new Sonic
amazing.
reboot.
in the
Guys,
new
if you
reboot.
can watch Sinners right now, Michael B. Jordan is playing Sonic CD, and this is in the background.
Yeah, he has a Game Gear. He's playing Sonic 2.
It's actually the only thing he does in the movie. If you haven't seen it yet,
Yeah, his twin is very mad. He made him play Tails.
Also
Task
kind of a lot.
completed. The photo has been
I don't
taken and it has been uploaded to Instagram.
No,
Alert the presses.
Ooh, I like those.
A little different.
Those are pretty.
Fuck. I like
But
that
it will
they
come out.
introduce. They never reintroduce the time stones ever. Just not in another game. Same thing with like Little Planet. We don't talk about Sonic 4.
I think it's because they're kind of
Um,
pointless.
Shut up.
Why can't the Chaos Emeralds just travel you through time?
They do is the thing. That's what I was gonna get at.
I can't-
Then what's the point? Literally.
I was gonna say Shadow the Hedgehog was like, oh, the Chaos Emerald's time troll powers. What the fuck do the time stones do?
They're just the Chaos
Left.
Emeralds that only do one thing. Yeah.
One trick Chaos Emeralds.
is this the treadmill boss? This is one of my favorites from this game.
I think it is.
Is it called the Dreadmill? Please tell me it's called the Treadmill.
You
That's
joined.
why,
You joined as I. Yeah, it
they
is.
probably
You
call-
joined as I
let's be
finished the
honest,
worst
probably
boss in this
the
game.
eggs. Try the egg mill or whatever.
Oh fuck.
He's kind of got an identity thing.
Yeah, compare this to play the American fucking boss theme for one of these bosses.
Yeah, the fucking
Whoa.
scary ass.
Yeah, this fucking creepypasta music.
I think it's Mark Wahlberg actually doing Sonic first.
Yeah, it's been
Thank you for bringing up Mark Wahlberg. I wanted to tell this story on the channel at some point. Mark Wahlberg, I convinced everyone in my workplace because we had a place called Wahlburgers that shut down because it was terrible business and
I
terrible.
better
burgers.
dox yourself. I don't know how many of those are in the world, but go on.
There's a few of them, right? And but yeah, it shut down. It's a wacky workbench.
Yeah.
And it's pretty yeah, it was a pretty bad place. So everyone was like, let's go to Wahlburgers, I guess, for lunch today. And I was like, no, I fucking hate Mark Wahlberg, right? And they're like, you said Mark Wahlberg and not Wahlburgers? I'm like, yeah, I hate Mark Wahlberg. And he goes, and they were like, why? And other than the obvious, I didn't want to just say like, oh, he's a super racist dude. So what I said was, dude, Mark Wahlberg, and look, maybe you don't know this because you don't live in California, but back in my home state, Mark Wahlberg put, I think it was,
Oh shit!
sorry,
Sonic fucking dies when he hits the ground.
I was like, Mark Wahlberg dumped 9 buckets of nails on the I-5 in California. It, causing a mass collision. It killed 9 people. He's still like, there's a trial and everything, but it hasn't been conducted yet. And they're like,
I'll look
really?
it up. It's been sealed.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, don't look at
They don't want you to know.
But that's why they thought he would be so perfect to do music for a Sonic game, because that's kind of like a Sonic obstacle. Like that's kind of
Oh.
like. And we need it in every
Pause.
Sonic playthrough. Fuck you, Naka.
Fuck Yuji Naka. Fuck Ken Penders. Is that his name?
Fuck Lance.
What did Ken Penders do?
Fuck Cameron Blanchard.
You don't know about what
Yeah,
Ken
Blanchard.
Penders did?
I know what Ken Penders, what you're talking about, but I'm saying why fuck him? What did he do like to you?
What did he
No,
do?
I'm not going to fuck him. I'm just saying
Oh.
fuck him. Like he's an asshole.
Wait, no,
Is
no,
he?
I don't recognize the name. I don't recognize the name. What
Okay.
Hey.
We have something to talk about.
All right.
So their longest. Okay, here's a fun fact.
No,
For a while, the longest running comic without a reboot. Whoops. In a single. It's my first death, by the way. In the first, the longest running comic, like continuity wise, without like a massive reboot, like DC Rebirth or something, was Sonic the Hedgehog for Archie Comics. So,
Oh, cool.
so, and the lead writer for Sonic the Hedgehog, or one of the lead writers, Ken Penders, wrote some weird shit. Pull up the Holocaust quote right now.
I got it. Pulling that up.
Thank you.
Why did he do that? Why did he do that?
What do you mean? That's awesome, dude.
Let's see.
Yeah, Ken Penders.
That's not why. I don't think that's what
Oh,
Austin
that's
hates him for,
to,
which
like-
is kind of valid if that was what it was.
Wait,
I don't think
why?
that's what it is.
Why is that not what you hate him for, dude? That's pretty bad.
No, it's not, he's saying that. I didn't say that.
May I do a dramatic reading of
How
this?
dare you,
Yes,
Austin?
Hey, what the fuck, Austin?
Okay,
First
so
you're
this
late
is,
for our recording session, now you're...
This
Wow.
is from the Archie comics. So this is set in a Robotropolis, 3228. During Dr. Robotnik's takeover, the roboticization, the SWAT bots came for the foxes, and I did not speak up because I was not a fox. Then they came for the rabbits, and I did not speak up because I was
Oh my
not a
God.
rabbit.
Yeah.
Then they came for the squirrels, and I did not speak up because I was not a squirrel. Then they came for the hedgehogs, and I did not speak up because I was an echidna. Then they came for me, and by that time, nobody was left to speak up. Anonymous.
Anonymous. Yeah, he doesn't even credit
That
just on
is-
anyone.
He said he was an echidna. It's all-
No, no, no,
Oh
no,
my
no, no, it's not obviously Knuckles. Pull up the
It goes
Echidna
to the
family
very
tree.
Wait. So there are multiple echidnas still
Pull up the
alive?
Echidna family tree.
I
Oh,
thought by the time Adventure rolled around, he was the only one left.
They don't follow the games. Except for
Oh, okay.
continuity.
Archie Comics own. They got like Sally Acorn in there, man. You think
Yeah.
Sally Acorn is Sonic CD? Hell
Dude,
no.
the only thing I
Hell
knew
no,
about
this is
that
a
was,
lawless
like,
land.
They had a weird. The only thing I knew about that situation of Sally Acorn is they had a weird time introducing Amy, because they had already introduced Sally as a love interest. So they kept Amy as a weird sort of fangirl, which is sad for her character.
And that's what she is today.
Yeah,
They got
like
pulled
you look at like
back-
Sonic
So
Generation.
they've had two eras of that, whereas like so in Sonic Adventure they gave her like a really good storyline where she like grew independent. I like that. Sonic 2, Adventure 2, she was still sort of doing that stuff, but then she backslid kind of hard with like Sonic Heroes and into Sonic 6.
This one, there's no way
Uh,
out of marrying me.
Oh my god.
Exactly. Dude, that was so... But fortunately they're kind of pulling back on that again. Like with Sonic Frontiers, she was
I,
once again a
mm.
person who kind of thinks for herself,
okay,
sort of.
I don't, not much.
I mean, okay, compare Sonic Frontiers Amy to Sonic Heroes Amy, like
I
that era,
guess.
where she's like aggressively like assaulting Sonic in order to marry him. Whereas now she just kind of
Yeah, and then they fucking fight to the death after saying that quote I said.
exactly. The only thing you can do.
Yeah, Ken Penders, I don't... If that... Wait, Austin, why do you not like Ken Penders? I don't... There's a lot of things that you could not
His
like
name
him
rhymes.
for. His name rhymes. Okay. That's valid.
No, there's a. I'm not gonna get super into it, but there is a.
No, get into
a
it.
little list of like. I think it's really weird how like you had access to the infinite cast that Sonic the Hedgehog has, but you decide to make like weirdo C's and call them like the real characters, and then try to like copyright Knuckles the Echidna, and then
He didn't do
you
that.
make a whole series about. That wasn't him. Who was
No.
that? Sonic comics have a lot of really controversial.
He didn't copy... Oh, I got all... Oh, there's 7, by the way. I got all the timestamps.
Great, got them
Yay!
Yeah, fake fan, fuck you, Blanchard.
Well, I just cheered for you.
Yeah, now. What were you saying, like,
Yeah,
minutes ago?
I said you need to become a real fan of this game and get in 100% it. So now you're on your way. I'm happy for your progress as a person.
Alright, man.
All right.
I
Wanted better for you.
just wanted better for you.
I
Yeah,
also
exactly.
really find it funny
What
that in
were
the
you before now? Real fast, Austin. I gotta say this. What were you, Thomas, before now? Someone who walked around saying this is your favorite game of all time, and yet you couldn't even 100% a game that lasts less than 3 hours. Kind of pathetic.
Fuck! Shit, my bad.
All right, Austin, you go. I said what I said. What I need to say.
Yeah,
Well, I was
did
gonna
you?
say one of the other reasons that Ken Penders makes me really like sad and uncomfortable is because there's a lot of like really weird horny stuff that he decides to put in Sonic comics for some
Uh-huh.
reason. Yeah, like one of the ones that I think the most obvious is like Sally Acorn needs to, I forget the exact thing, but she needs to go back in time, right, or go like to a heavenly world to see, I think it's her father, and in order to do so, they specify, and you know how we were just talking about like, oh, it's really funny that like, and they retconned this. They were like, no, all of the characters in Sonic the Hedgehog They do not need to wear clothing. It's just a stylistic choice. They view clothes as we view like hats and glasses, right? But then my thing on that is, then why in the Archie comics did you make Sally Acorn? You said if you want to go into this machine, you must disrobe completely. She does in the world, and no one else is naked. It's only her, and it's the most like, ew, this is fucking weird, man.
There's weirder things than that, honestly. Okay, so one of his OCs was like a weird skunk man, and then he like he like confirmed like. He's like, oh yeah, by the way, like after he was fired from the comics were fucking discontinued and rebranded with IDW at this point. But he was like, oh yeah, by the way, my OC, the Skunk Man, took her virginity, by the way, not Sonic.
Oh,
I was like, what the fuck?
Creep. Just
Yeah, no, I agree. He's a weird creep.
Born on an island.
In the heavens.
Ah,
Yeah,
fuck.
he knew it.
My ancestors
Nice.
flows. We talked about the
What's
we already
that song?
talked about the
Come on.
the dude that voiced Parappa the Rappa, right?
Yes. Oh man, that's so gross. We can talk about it again. I don't
Wait,
think it
what?
was on-
I don't know anything about this.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about it again. This is one of my favorite little glimpses of history. Brett and I were looking at that
Oh,
song,
fuck.
the
I forgot.
one that like
Womp womp.
it's the Knuckles theme song from Sonic Adventure, and it's really fantastic. It's a really great song, but the main guy who's singing it in the background is also the voice actor for Parappa the Rappa, and we found that out, and we looked like, oh, what is Parappa the Rappa up to? And we looked it up, and he scammed a child out of like $200 and told him to go fuck himself
What
after he
the fuck?
that guy. He was just like
Not
very
Rappa
upsetting.
Rappa,
Did he say it in the voice?
Yeah, in the voice.
Oh shit, it's the best stage in the game.
this is just on Twitter, I think.
Oh, I can't.
Years ago.
Oh, we can't hear the banger because I don't have bad future. Womp womp.
That's okay. We'll put it on anyway.
I don't
That's
know.
real though. Bad.
It's editing's job,
what's his face?
whoever that is.
Great music.
Ow! What the fuck was that? Okay, game. My bad.
You said what, Brett?
I said like bad political situations often does make really good music. So it makes sense that the bad
real.
future has a.
Well, that's just like how we said the
I think.
Iraq War is made for the really good Sonic games. You know, art in general comes from bad times.
What?
That's right.
I don't. Did we say
Yeah,
that?
that was like, no, that was like Brett's exact words.
Awesome.
Like, when did Adventure 2 come out?
We said good Sonic games and Adventure 2. Hold on.
Wait, what?
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'll
God.
start it.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Oh my.
All right, now I feel even better about our Sonic Boom to stream it because now I am aware that you said shit face.
I don't like Adventure 2 that much.
Well, obviously you made that point clear.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, you can't just look at the Sonic stages or Shadow stages. People do that.
I like the other stages.
I
fine,
fucking
and-
hate every other stage.
Really?
The
Every
tail
other
stages
stage.
control like so slow. I mean, I don't like it.
But I like the
They're great.
dialogue in them. They're
They don't
fun.
distract from this.
What? I can't hear the dialogue in the tail stage. I hear the heart monitor sound effect.
The little walk-on beeps. Yeah.
Yeah. Where the? I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just chilling.
See, this is the one thing that I cannot get behind with Sonic CD.
Jesus Christ.
You saying exactly that. Where the fuck am I going? Like, look at what's going on the screen right now.
Exactly.
I mean, this is fucking gorgeous. Though. I'll gladly not know where I'm going if I can look at
I
this.
totally agree.
Holy shit, that's so cool.
Right? Holy fuck.
I just gained consciousness. Holy shit.
Yeah, Ray. I imagine Ray has been sitting down in a chair, like, she's had the same face on her face the entire time, just right, and then
And then Stardust Speedway.
she goes, yeah, and she goes, she makes one, whoa.
Yo.
Holy cow. Holy
That is
shit.
terrible design. That is.
This is awesome.
It's too pretty.
That's what I'm saying. She gets me.
It is very pretty. You're right. Correct. But
Okay, I was
I don't
having
know,
this
Ray.
discussion
Ray, you
earlier.
weren't there for the Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but that game is gorgeous. Like,
This game's
Marble
better
Garden?
than Sonic
Marble
3 and
Garden?
Knuckles.
You are so wrong. And I no longer feel bad about saying that after hearing your opinion on Sonic Adventure. That's,
I love Sonic Adventure. That's the different game.
Wait, you like one? Well, to be honest, I also love one. So I'm glad you at least like one. But that's wild.
Oh yeah, this is happening.
guys, every time something happens in the game, like if I die to like a Magneto ultimate, I'm gonna go, man, I've seen enough. Time to nerf Adam Warlock. And every time Kenzie's going to lose a life. You know, she has multiple lives, Kenzie, but
Yeah, she's like part cat, right?
Part cat, yeah.
Dude, it's bad how much that game sticks to your
What
brain.
the fuck? Okay, maybe I can see the point now.
I have Agamotto in this.
Yeah.
You saw the time stone.
Eye of
You
Agamotto.
having fun?
Yeah, it's orchestrated only got one time stone with his bitch at. What the?
What the?
What?
Oh my god.
You having a good time, buddy?
That was awesome. Don't even try and say like that wasn't cool.
That was the sickest shit I've ever seen.
Exactly.
In my entire life.
I just like fucking parallel universe Sonic CD. Holy shit.
That's a glitch. It's not some whatever. Never mind.
You can't like that.
No,
Stop.
They designed that. They designed that into the game. They
That
said
Yuji Naka fucking from the grace of God put that shit in my game, dude.
He coded it.
And I'm back here. Yes, where I want to be. I'm gonna do it again. Fuck.
He coded it so that if 2 or more people are making fun of Sonic CD's game design,
Oh my-
while one
okay,
person
hold on.
really likes it, that will happen.
Yeah. If the Schmumps ever play this shit, is what he said.
Where you trying to go, buddy?
I forgot. Hold on.
Do you know?
Fuck you, buddy.
Sorry. This is just really funny.
I can't jump in time. Hold on. He jumps down. There we go.
Yes.
I don't like this stage, but it is the most
I-
iconic stage.
I love the stage in Mania. Mania does a great job.
There's a reason Mania picked it. Yeah.
It looks phenomenal.
Fucking.
Yes, we're back.
And we're back. There we go. Okay, let's be very careful.
Don't go too fast in that Sonic game.
Top 5 Sonic games right now. I'll give it to you. Okay, Sonic Generations,
God.
X Shadow.
I'm not.
Okay, I've heard that one
Mania
for
is
now.
up there. This one,
I love the past for this. stage.
Unleashed. I've recently played for the first time. It's really good,
Unleashed is amazing.
but half the game.
Well, I'll be honest. Maybe it's because I played it when I was younger, but I kind of just like the whole thing. Though I can understand that's most of them.
It's just not what you're expecting from a Sonic game, I think. It probably controls great. I haven't
Dollar
played
Store
it in a
Devil May
while.
Cry.
It's really good. Yeah, but it's like that's not what I play Sonic for, you know. So a lot of
Yeah.
people that were waiting for a Sonic game and then got the daytime stages were probably furious, you know. I do remember being like, "This is the coolest shit I've ever seen." As a little
Look at
child.
his arms. They stretch so
Look at his arms.
far.
Now imagine that exact thought process playing this game on the PS3 store.
Is it bad? Is it bad that
It's wild that you saying as a child and PS3 is the same sentence.
Fuck
I
you.
got bad news for you, bro.
I'm 2004, baby.
Yeah,
I'll stand by
You're,
it.
you're outnumbered here, bud.
I was born the day the PS2 released in the West.
Look at the background. You're telling me this isn't the best Sonic game? Look at the stars. Look at this. This is the best stage in the franchise. I'll say it.
Oh, actually, I really, to be fair, I do like this stage. I
yeah,
think
this
some
is great.
some of the trap setups are really annoying, and his rubber banding is a little frustrating. But overall,
Yeah. I didn't know still played in the good future. Hell yeah. Fuck.
Okay, Blanchard, correction. I am older than the PS2 by a couple days.
thank God.
So this is just the bad future theme,
No, we're
but
both on the same
it's
side of
known
the
as
line.
Metal
We're both
Sonic's
on the same
theme.
side of the line, so I'll
Right.
be able to-
I think if this song plays in Sonic Movie 4, I will fucking.
Oh, it's got to. It absolutely has to.
Some
Like,
things are gonna
there's no-
happen. So. Shit. No!
Have you seen the video of the Brazilians reacting to Live and Learn playing in Sonic 2?
No, but I want
No.
to.
It is insane because the Brazilians
They love Sonic because of Sega fucking market
There's a video.
cornering the market.
Yeah, it's like them reacting in theater, and they're like literally losing. Every single person in the theater is going as wild as the chicken jockey stuff, and it's pretty cool.
Oh,
That
like the
actually
moment
rocks.
where Sonic and Shadow like clap hands and then the Chaos Emeralds go around them, they literally get so loud you can't even hear Live and Learn start for like a second or two. But then once everyone realizes Live and Learn
Yeah,
is
I was gonna
playing,
say.
it gets louder.
That shit was my.
That makes me
I'm a
happy.
Marvel Comics nerd, anyways, but that shit was my Captain America pulling up the fucking Mjolnir.
They haven't done anything that cool since. So
Yeah. People say No Way Home, but I'm
Hey.
like, everyone knew.
No, no,
Everyone.
No Way Home is the worst one in the trilogy. Sad to say, but it's fun.
Rewatching it is
Yo,
really funny.
Brett, I love
There's
you
that
for saying
moment
that. Holy shit.
It is.
Based.
I love it. I love it because Toby and Andrew are there or whatever. Well, I mean for Toby's there. Good for Andrew.
Real bad.
Good for Andrew.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, there's something
Yeah.
you can't avoid.
What?
Like,
Yeah.
That's every Sonic
No,
game. Don't even say shit, Blanchard.
But yeah, I think what cracks me up so hard, and this is the only thing that in Blanche, this is not a spoiler. What cracks me up so hard is rewatching that movie
Yeah.
and getting to the scene where like one of the Spider-Men reveals themselves for the first time, and it's very obvious that they're waiting for audience reaction because everyone stands there breathing for like 15 seconds. There's no music. There's nothing. And it's so fucking funny.
Yeah, it's fan service the movie, but
It's also a
You
lot
know.
of fun. I can't deny that.
What
yeah.
the
it's-
fuck?
it's-
Oh, I forgot
it's
that.
fan service. It's like not. I mean, it's
that's sort of just the argument for like
cheesy.
replayability. When they talk about like replayability in games, like how important is that? Some people say
Right.
it like it doesn't matter because they're never going to do it again. But sort of like, well, for that scene, then if you saw it in the first time, you're really pumped, you probably won't care.
it's depreciating returns in that as a piece of art. It like doesn't stand up to like screw you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Oh.
But then it's that argument of like, well, if I never plan to do it again, does that affect my judgment of it? Like maybe I'm totally fine with that. It doesn't affect my opinion.
it's sad. The last actual,
Blanche-
I was gonna use the word amazing, which is not the word I should use in talking about the great Spider-Man movies. But I was gonna say the last really incredible Spider-Man movie was Spider-Man 2 until they did the Spider-Man.
I was gonna. I don't disagree with that one.
I like
disagree with
Spider-Man 3. It's
No,
very
because he-
not good.
Oh, sorry.
If I remember right, I really enjoyed the first Amazing Spider-Man movie. At the time of watching it for the first time, I do
It's
think
not
one of
bad.
those- Yeah. I think it's one of those films that actually did watch again later and not enjoy it quite as much. Although I still think his acting as Spider-Man was phenomenal, and I will continue to think that. I think
He's a good actor, and it's good for him that he got to be Spider-Man.
I really liked.
He's better than
the
Tobey
choice
Maguire.
for Electro. I feel bad for the writing in that movie because Electro's motivation of
No, that's
saying,
that's amazing. That's the
Spider-Man,
second one.
"You
But it's still
lied
kinda
to me" is really
it's
fucking
like you
funny.
said I was your eyes and ears, and it's like, well, yeah.
Come on,
why?
man.
That movie is hilarious. I love it.
That movie is
Spider-Man.
fucking
I love that
awesome.
movie.
Have you heard the
Yeah.
background sound effects for Electro's theme, or the background music for Electro's theme?
Dubstep.
Theme is actually pretty cool.
It's a good theme, but have you heard what the lyrics are? It's so for some reason like Mario styled. So it says he lied to me. He's using me. He hates me. Like it's talking about fucking Mario because he hates me.
He hates
And
on me.
then when it starts roasting Electro for some reason, you hear it like makes fun of him for being a virgin, and it's like, what the hell? This is really weird for a fucking the villain's theme.
Who made the?
I'm like, that's not what I got at all. That's not what I got. That's not what I got from Electro at all.
I think it's Pharrell Williams.
Kind of, though. He's kind of like an incel or whatever.
Didn't Pharrell Williams make the music for that?
Pharrell for Amazing Spider-Man 2?
I think, right? I remember hearing something about this.
At the very least, I don't.
Oh
think
yeah,
they
no,
did that.
because Electro's theme it starts with "I'm having a bad
But
day."
yeah.
Well, here's the question: does it start
It
with
goes
ba, ba,
dun,
ba,
dun,
ba? If it
dun,
starts with
dun.
ba, 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 If it starts with full, then it was him.
I think I just heard the four chords in this game.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
This is the
Pharrell
best.
Williams Did
Yeah,
indeed.
was
Wait,
I'm not time traveling at all, but if I went to the future, it would be the best song in this game.
You might have heard that Michael Jackson did Sonic in 3, but did you know?
Pharrell Williams did Sonic CD.
Pharrell Williams did collaborate with Hans Zimmer on Amazing Spider-Man 2.
That was Hans Zimmer. Oh
Maybe
shit.
the soundtrack does go hard. It's just not what you're thinking about when you're watching that movie. I don't know.
I like Little
I do
Sonic
like
a lot.
the fucking the
Wait, I'm going
itsy
up.
bitsy spider
Fuck.
dubstep on the final battle is really funny. It's-
You remember so much from
Yeah.
this movie.
Sorry, I
remember a lot.
watched it.
It's the
Well, I
last
remember
time
I
you
watched it. I watched it with my dad when I was like, I think 12, and
Yeah.
we both walked out of there. And Spider-Man is my dad's favorite character, right? I'll tell that story in a little bit. But he took me to this movie, and after we got out, I was like, I remember that was probably the first movie that I was like, it was okay, right? Because up to that point, every movie that I've seen is the best movie of my life. And my dad looks at me and goes, I did not like that movie at all.
Owie.
You missed my birthday, Spider-Man. It's just all time. It's all time.
All right, real fast.
There we go.
Yeah,
Ray,
yeah.
what's your opinion about anything?
What would you say?
My opinion on anything?
Anything right now.
One thing. Give one opinion.
In a second. Checking back in.
Don't you like this soundtrack better than Sonic 3's?
That's a great question. You know what? I would love to elaborate on that. So, my opinion is
Yeah, saw that come.
I'm glad I have the Discord unmuted.
Yeah, that was a pretty good opinion. I think I.
You actually made me think like maybe I should reconsider my opinions.
That made
Good.
me
They're
actually
wrong.
stick on my guns more.
Actually, wait. What the heck happened to Kinsey?
No, but
Look how fucking gorgeous this. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Just in general, people who grew up with Tobey Maguire films, they love them. They say it's the best. Born to with Andrew Garfield, generally hear the same thing. And now with what's his name, little British boy,
Tom Holland.
same thing.
Mhm.
Tom Holland. Yeah,
Don't forget Shamik Moore.
I can forget
Yeah.
Shamik more.
Well, yeah, he did some weird things. Movie's great.
I'm really glad that the Amazing Spider-Man 3 didn't, sorry, the Into the Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
I'm really glad
it
the
did
Amazing Spider-Man 3 is still coming out.
not-
Yeah.
What timeline am I living in, right? That's.
Bro, I was hyped for it at the time though. Oh no,
yeah.
sorry. I was hyped as a kid for Spider-Man 4, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 4 that never got made.
Yeah, didn't he?
yeah.
He wanted to do the Sinister Six or something. He had a lot. Yeah, he had a script.
I don't
for
think
it.
you guys know this is the final boss of the game.
Oh my god.
It's probably one of the
played
worst ones.
Yeah, I know.
Watch me die to it.
I think out
No,
of
you
all
got
the final bosses in Sonic, it goes. Sonic 1 is probably the worst. Then
well, that's
this
kinda
one,
true for-
then Sonic 2, then
Fuck.
Sonic 3.
If you're talking about the early games, saying Sonic 1 is kind of just probably the worst, it's generally just like a true statement. You don't really have to specify the surrounding aspects.
Also, I think I think Sonic 3 has the top 2 best final bosses in the Sonic series. You have Sonic 3's final boss and Sonic and Knuckles' final boss, and they're both challenging but fun. Also,
What?
just gonna do a cool amount of this shit.
What did I just hear?
You got big arms, and
don't
you
like-
have the Doomsday.
You don't like Neo Metal Sonic, dude? That's awesome.
What? No, I'm talking about the classics.
Oh, you
The-
said Sonic game. I thought, okay. We were specifying earlier.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
No,
he
my
did
bad,
say
my bad.
Sonic games, but I kind of figured what he meant. I wish Amy and Metal Sonic showed up and 1 or 2 more times throughout the game. I think that would really cement it.
Shh, this is peak.
And this is not better.
You're high.
I'm not not have the same impact. It's so quiet and somber instead of lame. I might edit this in post. Yeah, actually, you're right. You can
Oh
send it
my
to me.
god.
I'll edit it.
I'm
I'll
editing it.
put
Nope,
up the
nope,
tab.
nope.
Hey everyone, this is Blanche. Thomas did not end up actually editing this, so here you go.
Save the planet from
Oh, he's tweaking out.
This doesn't sound right.
Your Americanized brain cannot comprehend.
The American, the Western mind.
Yeah.
Let's
Listen
My
now.
brain, that's point at the people here who live in America. Oh, are you not able to point at me? Interesting.
Were you making gumbo today?
That's good point. You got me there.
I can't restrict your American heritage this bit.
And this leads into Sonic.
Why does he
The
need
next
a
one.
fucking plane?
Yo, she's playing Cilantro.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Oh, she just saw Tails. Yep.
Oh shit, $1 for every
a
diamond
mult
card
on
plane,
that?
or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was a rough gem.
Yeah, man.
What a punk! He blew her cards away.
Yeah, after this game, she hates Sonic the Hedgehog for that.
All
Get the
right.
rest. She's actually following him for the actual intent of murder. She disguises it between like when she says, "No, getting out of marrying me," and then she tries to kill him. Like you focus on the marrying part, but no, she's trying to kill him.
He's really panini coated in that way.
So that was Sonic CD. And what'd you guys think?
Can you show your CD to the camera? Take a
fantastic.
picture of the CD you played this on.
Shit, have an actual Sega CD with me.
Yeah.
It was the best selling game for the system, but the system did not sell well. So
Yeah,
it's only played through releases, really. I give this game a genuine out of 5. Like
Wait,
a
give it
4
out
and
of 10, so
a
it's
10.
We'll
Okay, a
just
9
we'll
then.
just times 2 whatever he says. Okay.
All right, so Thomas, give it.
Oh, come on.
9 out of
what did
10.
you
My
give it?
review is better than Sonic 3.
Austin, what did you say?
Oh, sorry. I give this game an 8. It's definitely better than Sonic 2. Actually, a 9 seems pretty fair. The game itself is a lot of fun. It's a lot more fair than previous Sonic games, but it's still
Okay, let me real fast. Let me
very-
real fast for both of you. This is like it doesn't. We're not judging when this game came out. You'd say this game is a 9.
That's not how any of this works. You need to take in all the qualities of the game.
I'll say
man.
when you
You
rank the
gotta-
Sonic 3 OST, you're like,
Alright.
oh, it's so innovative for the time. You can't do the same here.
Yeah, it's important. You got to take it as it is. All
Wait,
aspects.
that
All
didn't matter to me either. That didn't matter to me either. I didn't care when it came out.
Okay, then if it came out
that was
today,
easy.
I'd give it like. If it came out today, I think price comes into play, but I'd still give it like a 9. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Just
Cultural-
vote. Yeah, it's a 9. Just vote for how you want to vote. That's fine. I'm making it more complicated than it needs to be. I guess.
Cultural context.
Yeah,
All
you're at
right,
9.
cultural context. You both gave it a 9. All right, so just like with
like a leaning more towards an 8. I think it's a lot of fun, and it's a very well designed Sonic game in that like it's much more
No, it's not.
explorative. It's much more, but there is still a lot of jank, especially towards the second half of the game.
I did no
Really-
clip through Stardust Speedway.
yes, and there's so many times you got stuck and a lot of other weird things. And all right, real fast. Now that we said that, I just want to say, Sonic CD is really cool, and I do like playing it. But it's sort of the same thing with Sonic 2, where there's like one thing that kind of saves it and makes it enjoyable for me. Like the time travel stuff is super neat. Just like with being able to go Supersonic in Sonic 2 makes that fun for me. Whereas it otherwise, with both these games, probably wouldn't be fun, in my opinion.
I think that the music and the storytelling.
I can
of
listen
this
to the
game-
music without having to play it, and Amy doesn't speak, Metal Sonic doesn't speak, so the storytelling is like, you say like, oh, I love the storytelling of these games, but they're doing a lot with very little, and that's impressive, but I prefer when you do a lot with a lot.
Well, okay, but look.
Hence, you like
you
Sonic
said
Adventure
something
2.
about Sonic-
Lantern
Yeah,
is a
exactly.
maximalist.
Hey, I was
Can
gonna
do that?
say, I think, because okay, Sonic CD, in my opinion, has really good storytelling. I think Sonic 3 and Knuckles is still the best in the series in terms of telling that story, especially for like a Sonic-like character, right? I think it's really good. Sonic CD, it is a phenomenal storytelling game, and I really like the direction that this game took compared to the other two. It is, I think
Story
it's
has
unfair.
plot.
Hey,
That's
hey,
really
is
good.
that- yeah.
It's good, but it's also like, again, this is sort of I think we've had this disagreement a lot before, where it's like, for me, it's like, doing a lot with very little is super impressive, but it's not this overwhelming thing that it often is for you. where it's like, man, they only had 5 things that they could use, and they made this, and I'm like, yeah, that's super cool, but it's not as good as this thing that had 50 things and did it almost as well. I don't know, it's sort of disagreement there.
Blanchard gives Tetris a 2 out of 10.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to play Tetris.
What?
But Tetris Effect though.
You're insane.
Dude,
Tetris
or
99 though.
Tetris 99 was sick. But anyway, real fast, just it's sort of like with Sonic 2. There's a saving grace that makes it fun, but it still kind of averages out to middle of the road for me.
What's your number,
That's what I
Blanche?
ever wanna play
Please.
the most. It's a 5.
What?
5 out of 10, just like Sonic.
We'll see you all for Tetris month.
Yeah. And we're making Blanche play every single one as punishment for his bad opinions. Wait, let me
Okay,
stop
by
recording
the
and then record
way-
again.